Okay. And let me see here if my sound is working. Welcome back to.
Okay, I went over your
Yes, it's
plans,
working.
and I think I get the idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there. I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy, a very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans.
Uh,
It's considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now.
okay, welcome back to Trooper Brooke. We left off last time with Gretchen totally turning on them, and they need to stop her from using a portal, a quantum portal. Tannhauser here finds out that he was bought by this dude over here, Taff, Lazarus Taff, just so that he could get his work on quantum physics to help jumpstart the gate
What's
back.
that gooey stuff? Is that your blood?
Oh, my body is disintegrating.
What do you mean?
It is the effect one has to bear when staying in another dimension for too long.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
So right now, they need to get some items so that they can get this portal working to get Lazarus Taft back home. He is a time jump, not time, but like a space jumper. Think about like Doctor Who almost, where he can jump between different worlds and parallel worlds and dimensions using a gate. And he's now dying because he's spent too much time in this world. So Tannhauser is going to try to help him find everything he needs to make what he needs to get out the world, to get back to his planet or world or whatnot.
This is the frame for our quantum discriminator. It's almost finished. We just need to attach a few more components. Still missing an energy source. We also need a coolant. Also, an interface. And last but not least, a particle accelerator. It's the orgone collector. A couple of self-sealing stem bolts. A small collection of hydrinos. A hyperlogic coupler. A cosmic slipstream capacitator. An ectoplasm interference oscillator. That's the toolbox I've borrowed from Truda. They're having a blast out there. Truda?
So, Professor, did you take a look-see around the area?
You could definitely say so. You may call off the police.
How come?
I've got my notes back.
But the inspector is already on his way.
Then just call him off in person if he's early.
As you wish.
I wanted to return your fishing rod.
Good! Did you get a bite?
Kind of.
There is a lot going on in this lake, I can tell you, Professor. Just the other day, I caught a red herring this big. So, let me take a look for your pawned item. Ah, there you are. Here's your whistle.
Whistle?
Well, yes, your whistle.
This is not my whistle.
Not your whistle? Of course this is your whistle. Your whistle.
I'm my massage rod.
Your what? I don't have no massage rod in here. As I said, here is your whistle, Mr. Tannhauser.
Thanks.
Wow, she kept his massage rod. Interesting.
Hi, Lainey. What's cracking?
They are showing the Great Twilight Area Celebration Marathon today. 12 hours of bliss in a row.
They're having the ever so riveting town fair outside. Wouldn't you like to go out to the real world once in a while?
The real world is in there, can't you see?
But there is ice cream and cotton candy waiting outside.
I'll think about it. But for now, I need to keep on watching.
Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby. A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic. There's something funny about that clock.
Sorry, I received a text from an old friend.
Locked.
Oh, let's go out to the. Here we go.
Mr. Tannhauser? Step right up.
Hello. How do you know my name?
It's a small town. Penelope Hades. My sister and I run the boat rental over at the lake.
So, are there any prizes?
Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trübelanke.
How much for a ticket?
One ticket, 50 pfennigs. But I'm afraid all tickets have been sold.
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
I'll be leaving then. The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing is just gross. Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Patience, just a moment, pal.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine. How is Claus doing?
He is resting. My loyal Claus.
Are you enjoying the festivities?
Yes, take a look around. All these lights, the beautiful music. This is my Troubadour in all its splendor and glory.
Hello, Umar. How are you? Uh, the uh, the PlayStation Legion podcast. Yeah, it was a good show.
Have you ever heard the name Lazarus Tuft?
How are you this evening? The game
A real
probably.
good for nothing.
Oh well, you missed
It's not
part
for
of the
good
last
like
stream. I
strangers,
streamed a little
especially if they come
earlier
as
of the
tourists
game,
to my
and I've gotten to
beautiful
this
work.
point in the
But,
gameplay of it.
I was suspicious of this, Mr. Taft, right from the beginning. If you ask me, you better not mingle with him.
Oh, I think I already... Well... I need to be on my way.
Until next time, Mr. Tannhauser.
A cone of roasted almonds. 10 pfennigs. I'll have a cone of roasted almonds, please.
A cone of roasted almonds right away. There you are, sir.
Hello, Priscilla. You want to come over again? Yes. I'm good. I'm good. I just forgot how well this game was, so I've started playing some more of it. I'm trying to get it done by this evening, if I can, that is. Let's see here. What's this?
Step right up! Step right up! Wanna put your bronze to the test?
Is there a prize to be won?
Course. The winner of the night gets a trophy.
Oh, okay. Consider me sold.
Right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
I'm glad you
lead
enjoyed the
trophy.
show earlier.
Like a trophy made out of lead.
Let's see here.
Arr, beautiful here, ain't it?
Very. What's a sailorman doing out here in the sticks?
Well, I don't like water that much. I'm just so happy to be here with both of my feet on dry land.
But aren't those stereotypical sailor's clothes you were wearing?
So?
So you have a fear of water?
Aye. Thalassophobia. It all started when I was a little boy, back home, on a sweet summer's day. I was swimming in the lake when my Uncle Ulf suddenly cannonballed in. I will always remember these two massive cheeks rapidly closing in. To be honest, it's still haunting me today. I nearly drowned back then. Later I realized that was the day I developed this terrible, terrible fear of everything deeper than a puddle.
If I may ask, why did you become a sailorman if you're so scared of water?
I asked this myself many times. Well, my mother insisted that it would be best for me to face my fears. So naturally, I became a sailorman.
This is so confusing.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
What happened to your leg?
Well, that happened on my second job at the piano transportation company. I don't really want to go into details, but thanks to the mercy of a rueful instrument manufacturer, I got me this nice new leg. And due to a timely taken disability insurance, I now may enjoy a quite decent invalidity pension, far away from the stormy sea.
That's a nice story. Or is it a sad story? I can't decide.
His leg is a violin's.
I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care!
A violin's neck. Can we go here? Let's see what happens when we go here. Oh, it's all opened up.
Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies.
I don't even know where to go.
Power walk mode.
I just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
Their collective weight is almost breaking the antenna.
The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Thank you for showing up to my stream also, Umar.
An empty jar.
It's an excerpt of the Tonklin Diary.
Interphasic coil spanner, quantum flux regulator, ODN recoupler, scissors.
Gasoline powder.
Yeah, we looked through that earlier. All right, that's what we have to build. I think the worst games loading screens I ever had was Monster Hunter Ultimate.
Their collective weight is almost breaking the antenna.
Right.
Patience. Just a moment, pal.
I think I have enough.
Step right up! Step right up! Mister! Wanna test your strength again?
Why not?
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Arr.
If I may ask.
I asked this myself many times. Well, my mother insisted that it would be best for me to face my fears. So naturally, I became a sailorman.
This is so confusing.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care!
Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed.
I'll be leaving then. I'm not going to use this thing again. If I return to the portal empty-handed, no, not an option.
I just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine. Are you enjoying the festivities?
Yes, take a look around. All these lights, the beautiful music. This is my Troubabruk, in all its splendor and glory.
I need to be on my way.
Until next time, Mr. Tannhauser.
what that is. Locked. A hiking map of the region. The upper section has been torn off. Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark. A beautiful, healthy tree.
Acer platanus, the sycamore maple.
That's a ticket for the raffle. This must be my lucky day.
Over here, little birdies. Whoops. I must have overfed them.
Hey Stardust! Welcome to my stream. Sorry, I was paying attention to the game. This game is Trooper Brook. It's a point and click game. How are you doing this evening? I need to reposition this.
Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed.
There we go.
Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Trübelanke.
All right.
See? I found a ticket.
Now look at that. You're a lucky fella. Now let's see what fortune has in store for you. Are you ready? This is your prize. A can of cat food. Generously provided by the Trüberbrook Advertisers Association.
Oh my. Thanks, I guess.
Well, enjoy.
Yeah. He just won. I'm doing good. This is, I've been trying to get into this game today. It's just that I decided to sleep in late today, and then I cooked and then played with the animals.
Hey, get lost, you wet blankets.
Did I just get something from that? Okay. Weird.
Patience, just a moment, pal.
Arr.
I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win?
Arr. Just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
Cat food. A whole tin of it. About the raffle. Did you win?
Arr. Just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
Cat food. A whole tin of it. I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care.
I think I have enough. Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine. I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win anything?
I won a pair of hiking boots. Take a look at me. How am I supposed to wander anywhere? You, on the other hand, Mr. Tannhauser, you look like the type to be struck by wanderlust once in a while. Oh, auf dem gelben Wahn sitzt ich beim Schwager vorn. Ja, so war das. What about you? Did you have any luck with your ticket?
I won this.
Excuse me, is that cat food by any chance? I am asking on behalf of Klaus. He loves cat food. Would you mind making a trade?
What do you have in mind?
You leave this delicious can of cat food to Claus and me, and in return,
That guy seems
I
a
give
little
you this
creepy.
new pair of hiking boots, size
This is
13.
called
What do you
Truberbrook.
think?
Let me see, get the case. Where? Oh, there it is. This is the game. It came out on PC, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch. I believe it's on Xbox One. I'm not positive. This game started out as a Kickstarter that went to PC and found success on PC, and then it went to the platforms. It's
Sounds like
fully
a
voice acted.
perfect deal. So let's make it so.
It will be to your benefit.
Um, it's fully acted in both English and in German, I want to say. Very, very small development team. I think like less than 20 people. I started streaming this yesterday. So like the first 3 hours of the game is on my channel from yesterday. And then a little bit earlier today, about 45 minutes of it. And now, right now, what's going on. It's a mystery sci-fi game. Yeah, it looks very, very good on the Switch. I believe it's $29.99 on the eShop. If you prefer physical, you might have an issue with finding it on physical. I know when I got it, my manager at my GameStop told me about it, so I pre-ordered it, and they only got 4 copies of the game in because it was where they pre-ordered. It was only people who pre-ordered the game. Okay, so I traded the hiking boots.
No thanks. What would I do with that?
Huh. Okay. So I couldn't trade them to him.
Patience, just a moment, pal.
And this guy has got to be the like most depressing person.
Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
I'm about to walk him into the lake. Let's see here. This game, actually, I thought this game was done very well considering it's only, like I said, I think less than 20 people who developed this game. It reminds me of like the old clay animation style movies and TV shows like Celebrity Deathmatch and Coraline and Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, they broke that. I wonder if I can go up into my room and do something there. Let's look. Can't go out the window. Okay. Oh, what's that? I didn't see that earlier.
That's a prototype of the Valentine. A gift from a friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
What, Trooperbrook? Yeah, so you can write the name of it down. I know it was an odd name when I first heard it too. Um, but it's taking place. Uh,
I would like to ask you something.
Oh, yes, of
during
course.
the 60s in Germany.
Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Haft. Oh, yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny. Shady type. You better not get involved with him.
Oh, well, I think I already... well... Ah, never mind. Would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Come again?
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind. I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Yeah.
Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed.
I'll be leaving then.
Arr.
About the raffle. Did you win?
Arr. Just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
A pair of hiking boots, but they are too large for me. I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care.
Figure out what to do. Oh. Huh. Who are you?
Nice evening for a walk, isn't it?
Eerie.
There's something in the air. Can you smell it? Spruces.
Spruces.
Check out her
firs,
nose.
pines.
Well,
I was always
all
bad
their
at telling
noses.
conifers apart.
Where spruces prickle, firs just tickle.
Fir? That's Tanne in German. Just like my name. Never thought about it.
Why? What's your name?
Tannhauser.
We'd pronounce it Tannhäuser with an umlaut. German roots?
Yes, my grandpa.
These things on the ground. We call them fir cones. As a matter of fact, though, they're actually spruce cones. Did you know that?
What do you mean, actually?
Well, fir cones come to pieces when they fall off the trees. Spruce cones stay intact. Some things. You have to see them. You're from around these parts?
No, just visiting. Getting accustomed to it, I guess.
Me neither. I come here for the beautiful view.
Smoke?
No thanks. I quit.
The climate makes me feel a lot better. That's for sure. So what are you doing up here, all on your own? Fed up with all the hurly-burly down there?
I just like traveling. Always on the road, hiking and all that.
I saw you down there at the raffle.
Yes, I tried my luck.
Did you win?
Just a snuff box. Such a letdown. I've sworn off the devil's dealings. You?
I'm in possession of a pair of hiking boots.
Would you trade with me by chance? Your hiking boots in exchange for my snuff tobacco.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you. How nice. And they're a perfect fit too.
No.
What about the locals? Do you know them?
Most of them. I'm actually visiting this place every year. Why?
You know a man called Lazarus Tuft?
Ah!
Yes, I do. Fascinating.
Sorry
man.
about that, but my
He
persistent
absolutely
kitty.
crushed me at Doppelkopf once.
Oh my
No one knows
goodness,
for sure where
you.
he came from and what he's
You
doing.
are a mess.
Legend says he bought the old mansion in the woods off of his Doppelkopf millions. He rarely ever visits town. Hardly surprising.
So you're taking a break?
Oh, I lost my hiking boots. They just slipped over the railing. And now they're gone. If you ask me, we are really all in the same vast backyard. All this madness. Looking for some kind of meaning. Anything at all.
Sounds a bit like you're going through a life crisis.
Yes, I have 2 cats and a dog.
I gained
My
insight.
cats,
That's
one
why.
of them for some reason's
Insight.
not in here bugging me.
Exactly.
This one, she loves to
That's
come and lay all over my keyboard.
I've got to go.
Okay. Have a nice evening. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Finally, I can make off again. I can hear the call of the wild. Farewell.
Farewell.
This cat that you just saw come through here, her name is Press, and her owner gave her to me because she couldn't take care of her anymore. And this cat, the person who had her, I guess like traumatized this cat or something, because this cat was the oddest cat. It is the oddest cat I have ever owned. And she's basically learning how to be a cat because she was I'm guessing she wasn't allowed to do certain things, and it just messed up her natural psychology of being a kitty.
Arr.
About the raffle. Did you win?
Arr. Just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
I won this.
Is that snuff tobacco? Oh man, I love snuff tobacco. Would you like to make a deal?
What do you have in mind?
Would you like to have the voucher in exchange? You know, the one for the boat trip on that lovely lake. That's what I got at the raffle tonight.
That's from the local boat rental.
Yes. Do you want it?
Okay, let's make it so.
All right. Deal.
A sailor who is afraid of water. So, now after all of that, let's see what we can go and do here. Who is that?
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. I won this voucher in the raffle.
I know.
How can you know?
Yeah, my sister told me. She's hosting the raffle booth tonight.
Who would have thought?
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. How much for the swimming animals?
Oh, just pick one. The season is over, and I have a gut feeling dinosaurs will be out of fashion next year anyway. My bet is on...
Extraterrestrials.
Maybe, yeah.
I'll be leaving then. It doesn't look all too seaworthy. There's a leak in the bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing.
Yeah, I'm guessing she needed a new home. It took her a while to adjust here because she used to be really, really like angry and like when I say really like angry, she used to be very, very destructive. Like I have to like replace some of my furniture because of how destructive she was just when I first got her. Oh my, what on earth? Look at all this.
I see an environmental disaster of at least medium proportions.
Is that a toilet seat? What on earth?
Keep out. Packets and groceries delivery. Whistle 2 times, leave delivery on doormat, and exit the area. No advertisements.
Um.
Hello?
That was a rack.
These fruits are mine to pick up. The perfect spot for a bench.
This guy in the bathrobe.
Gotcha. This is
Oh,
private
how's
property,
the sound
and
on
you're
your end,
obviously on
guys?
my turf. This time, boy, you've chosen the wrong neighborhood.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to disturb.
Didn't you read the sign?
Are you referring to the keep out sign or the one that says no trespassing?
Very funny. You're one of them. I know. Confess.
One of them? Oh no, not again. Okay, I'll tell you once and for all, I'm not an alien. I don't care what you believe.
A what? An alien? Now you think you've been clever, don't you?
No, sir. And just in case you want me to take part in any tests, let me tell you.
You government guys are getting more and more annoying.
Wait, government guys?
I already told you guys last time. Not on my watch. Name and rank soldier. You're with the CIA, BND, HVA, FBI, NSA. Spit it out.
Name's Tannhauser. I'm a quantum physicist on vacation.
Liar! That's ridiculous! You better tell me the truth, or else... Say something!
Nice hat.
Okay, I guess you're right. The quality of your lies doesn't imply a higher intelligence at work. Quite the opposite, in fact. So, what are you doing here anyway? The truth this time, the whole story!
Well, it all began a few weeks ago, when I got this notification that said I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned, but Aunt Lottie gave her blessings. A prize like this should not be forfeited, she said. I might even be able to discover some distant relatives. Also that I deserved a break. She only wished for me to return safe and sound. So after a brief visit to Berlin, I began my journey. And that's how I ended up here.
Interesting story. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm inclined to believe you. Now, about the part with the Millennium Cooperative, I always had the impression that something wasn't quite right with them.
Well then, bye.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details. Name's Lessing, by the way.
Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
What do you know about the Millennium Cooperative?
I know they're a bunch of powerful people. A secret society, like the Freemasons
Come
or
here,
the
lay down.
Illuminati. They're directing from the shadows, globally, playing governments like puppets on strings. They surely built something fishy up there in the mountains. I always knew it.
Ever heard the term Saturn portal?
Of course. In theory, the Saturn portal describes a kind of interdimensional opening. A gate to the stars, like a crossroads or a junction in space-time.
That sounds familiar.
Okay, but you gotta get down, little girl. There we go. When I'm not streaming, I'll let you lay all over me, okay?
What's with your squirrel?
That's Drowsy. He's me friend, sleepy fella.
Crikey, you must have been down the deepest depths of the rabbit hole.
Of course I have. If you look at the ancient Sumerian and Babylonian writings, you will see a pattern emerge that... Ah! You hear that hum? Stop it! Make it stop! Stop, stop, stop! It's them! They try to slowly drive me insane with their atomic radiation!
So why are you living out here on your own?
The government obviously believes that I'm a threat, so they declared me insane and put me in the sanitarium. Back in the days when it used to be a real sanitarium, before the cooperative took over. When things went down the drain, I realized that people like me have no place in a society like this. People like me have to disappear, go undercover. We have to resist until our day comes.
Yeah.
That sure sounds a lot like science fiction to me.
Well, it's all arcane theoretical physics, blending modern science with occult magic. They are trying to establish a connection to the southern pole of Saturn using Birkeland currents. Birkeland currents, ever heard of that? They flow through the Earth's magnetosphere out into the cosmos, in form of an electric plasma stream, a twisted helix, a conduit right up to Saturn, to free the entities trapped in there. If you look at the northern pole of Saturn, you will recognize that shape, the hexagon.
Yeah.
I think I've heard enough. Nice talking to you.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details.
This windmill provides electricity to the treehouse. Autonomous and sustainable.
Let me get out before this guy realizes I have stolen his light source. Because he is definitely a fruitcake.
It doesn't look all too seaworthy. There's a leak in the bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing. It doesn't look all too seaworthy. There's a leak in the bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing.
I wonder.
I just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
What the hell is operational temperature? Alright, so I gotta find something to fix the paddle boat. Yes, are you also getting the Richter Belmont amiibo?
There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator.
I can't open it without the right tool.
I didn't have Tokyo Mirage either on the Wii U, so I'm getting it on Friday also. Are you getting it day one?
Note to self, the buffet in this guest house is an obvious case for the public health department.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
Did you see the new on the Xbox on the Switch news? Did you see the new video they put out for Tokyo Mirage in the news section? For this month, I only have Tokyo Mirage pre-ordered and the amiibo.
The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing is just gross. Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Yeah, that video got me like super hyped for the game. This month I only have one game pre-ordered. Excuse me. Next month I have 2 games pre-ordered, and then Animal Crossing in March. And so far that's all that I have pre-ordered.
Beverly, my image of this innocent place has been tainted. I found a trash dump right in the middle of these woods, probably long established by the locals. The question arises, Who would sink so low? A voluptuous pear tree.
What platform are you getting your games on, Stardust? Switch and PS4? Yeah, I've taken off the day Animal Crossing has been is coming out, and I going to pick it up and I'm going to be streaming it that day.
This light bulb is wind powered, 100% clean energy. Detailed blueprints for a bunker layout. Odd. I'd rather not sniff around. Self-defense. A shopping list. Rations, canned meals, tinfoil, magazines. It's a bass tuba. No way. Brass is my kryptonite, and contact allergies are nothing to joke about.
The landscape vaguely reminds me of home.
Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
I think I've heard enough. Nice talking to you.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details.
Right. Switch do have their exclusives. Which ones are you getting from Japan or wherever you're importing them from that's exclusives? I actually want to import in Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, because Japan got a physical copy of it.
The streetlight is flickering unsteadily. Typical case of light pollution.
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. About the paddle boat over there, it doesn't seem particularly seaworthy.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I think it has a leak. The paddle wheel isn't in good condition either, if you ask me.
Oh my, you see, I'm afraid it's the last of its kind. Its friends are already lined up at the dry dock. Do you think you could help me fix it? I can't really leave my post right now.
I'll have a look at it.
This should fix the leak. This should suffice for a paddle wheel. It's much too cold to go for a swim right now. Ahoy!
Yeah, I
The
know.
woods surrounding Trevor emanate a dreary sense of blandness. I've rarely ever been engulfed in a more terrifying, dreadful environment. Not to mention there is a green glow spreading through the fenwoods. Interesting.
I was looking at Play Asia. Oh, is that a corpse? Well, there's one there.
A theropod, king of dinosaurs. Extinct since at least 70 million years. Just thinking about it blows my mind. Poor sod, stuck in the mud. Literally. Excuse me, sir.
Beverly, I took a paddle boat and ventured forth towards the final frontier of this region, a forlorn swamp of ancient origin. On my way, I came across the mortal shell of a lost wanderer. Whether he was led astray by a wisp or fell victim to this region's mythical beast, the Hook Elf, remains a mystery to be disentangled. I can only hope to be spared of such misfortune.
Let's see if he had anything on him. Only if it helps to clear his identity, of course. An old rusty key. He won't be needing these anymore. They did their job. Or did they? I wonder what that is. Locked. Something's glowing green. Oh, I'm not feeling too well. Mushrooms. Look how they shimmer. I can't reach them from here. I can't reach them from here.
Ahoy.
Step right, mister. Wanna test?
Why not?
Right, all right. That was, not so bad.
Yeah,
Just
because I
between the
saw
two of
Play
us.
Asia had
You could
the
use a little dose of
Phoenix
vitamins,
Wright
don't you think?
trilogy
Always
on
remember, a
physical,
healthy
and they
body
also
equals a
had
healthy mind.
X and X2, where both are on the cartridge. One is not a download.
Patience, just a moment, pal.
How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
You don't look so good. Sorry I said that.
No, it's cool, really. I get that a lot.
So what do we do now?
First, we have to construct a quantum discriminator. Second, save the world. Third, save Lazarus Taft. That's me.
Perfect fit.
Beverly, I have unearthed the gate to a sealed crypt, the cellar of this lodge. My descent begins. This is what Professor Lidenbrock must have felt when he climbed down the Snæfellsjökull.
I can hardly see.
Nice reference there to Journey to the Center of the Earth. Okay. Huh. Maybe it means I'm not ready to go down there yet.
Ahoy.
Oh, okay.
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all. Better stick to the road. As Grandma used to say, when lost and dire in the mire, it's best to... I forgot. It was something about the way, though. No trespassing. Sensational discovery. Signed, the Paleontological Society of Cribber Brook.
Beverly, I now stand right in front of the legendary Tribberbrook specimen. This close, I find it all the less surprising people here have cultivated the myth of a sea monster.
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all. Locked. Mushrooms. Look how they shimmer. I can't reach them from here. Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
Well, I think I'm going to leave off here for tonight, guys. I got some things I need to do before I go to bed. I have work in the morning. Thank you, everybody, for showing up for my stream. I'm hoping to get through this game this week. It's longer than I forgot it was. You guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for coming out here and joining me for this. Have a great evening. If you don't see me, I'm probably going to be streaming some more of this tomorrow night when I get home from work. If you don't catch that, you know you guys can catch me Wednesdays on Scram Punk starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye.